One bright afternoon, in the heart of a lush green forest, a clever fox wandered through the woods in search of food. The sun was high, and its rays bathed everything in a golden glow. The fox's stomach growled as he trotted along the path, sniffing the air for a scent of something delicious. As he made his way deeper into the forest, the fox spotted something that made his eyes sparkle, a vine heavy with plump, juicy grapes, hanging high from a tall tree. The grapes were deep purple, ripe, and looked incredibly sweet. His mouth watered just thinking about how they would taste. "Oh, what a feast those grapes would make," the fox exclaimed. "All I need to do is reach them," determined. The fox leaped into the air, snapping at the grapes with his sharp teeth, but they were far too high. He tried again and again, jumping higher each time, but it was no use. The grapes dangled just out of reach, taunting him. The fox was not one to give up easily. He backed up, took a running start, and sprang forward with all his might, but still, the grapes were too high. He panted, exhausted, but his pride wouldn't let him quit. He tried climbing the tree, but the bark was too smooth and slippery. Finally, after what felt like hours of effort, the fox sat down beneath the vine, staring up at the tantalizing grapes. His legs were sore, and he was frustrated. But then, an idea crept into his clever mind. "Those grapes are probably sour anyway," the fox muttered, his nose twitching with false confidence. "Who wants to eat something so unripe and bitter? I'm much better off without them." With that, the fox turned his back on the grapes and trotted off into the woods, his head held high. Deep down, though, he couldn't shake the feeling that he had missed out on something truly sweet. And so, the fox left the grapes behind, convincing himself he didn't want what he couldn't have. Moral of the story: it's easy to despise what you cannot have.